Hi, everybody. Donna here. I'm here to do some readings for you. I think I just went on just 5 minutes ago and nobody was there. I think I had it set to private. I've got to try to change that in the settings so I stop forgetting to do that. So it's kind of embarrassing and it's not very good. So nobody shows up when you do that and then you wonder what's wrong, right? So yeah, well, hello, me versus everybody. Hi, Christina. Oh my goodness, me versus everybody. How are you, Christina? Okay, so I am going to get the donation link, okay? Just bear with me for a minute. Yeah, that's what I did. It's your son's account. Oh my goodness, does he have some self-esteem issues, Christina? Okay, so I'm going to pin that message, right? Okay, so that is pinned. Awesome. Hi, Virgo Mama. So let's just see here. Welcome, Virgo Mama. Virgo Mama is a member of Northstar Tarot. Yeah, well, I tried to go live and I was talking to myself and I guess I was on private. So it wasn't working. So I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, right? But it's showing up now. So that's all righty. All righty. So you're donating for 3. Okay, Christina, go ahead and pop your questions in. And Virgo Mama, you can pop on your yes or no question, okay? And you get your yes or no question for free. So yeah, don't forget, any member gets a yes or no question for free on all my live streams, okay? All my live reading streams. So they would get a yes or no question for free. And what else? There's options, like there's 3 different tiers. Oh, 2. There's 3. There's 3 different tiers. First tier is $3.99. And that gets you your free yes or no question. It gets you shout outs. It gets you just involved with the channel. Okay. Members only stuff. And then there's a middle tier of $19.99 a month, and that would get you all the stuff on the lower tier. Plus, you would get a 15-minute private reading with me, and that's valued at $45. And then there's a third tier, $39.99 a month, and that gives you everything and a 30-minute free reading instead of the 15-minute. You can get a 30-minute free reading or 2 15-minute free readings, okay? Not both of them. All right. Thank you, Kay. So you will be right after Christina, okay? So, Virgo Mama, do I see you getting married next year? Let's have a look. We have the Tower reversed, Death, Ace of Wands. Something's changing for you, okay? So definite big changes, adding some stability, adding something better in your life. In order for you to get married next year, you need to let go of what you're hanging on to as far as what you think relationships are supposed to be about, okay? So you want to let go of those ideas. And when you do, you are going to invite that openness and honesty into relationships so that you can have that. So I'm going to say it's a high yes. All right. Thank you. Okay, Christina, go ahead, my dear. Oops, that's the wrong one. Hi, Sarah and Shirley. Nice to see you guys. Okay, so I'm just checking PayPal. Hi, Farouk. So, Christina, where are your questions, my dear? And then we have, thank you, my dear. I got them, Farouk. And that is for 3. You will be after K, all right? Christina, where are your, oh, there they are. No? Yes, that throws me off your name. I just applied for a job outside your current work. Will you get the job? I haven't got an interview yet. Okay. Hi, Coco. You haven't got an interview yet. All right. Let's have a look. See. Four swords. Page of wands. The emperor. Six of swords. Six of wands and queen of wands. Yeah, I think if you really want this, you can have it. Okay. I don't see anything holding you back. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't get it. There's nothing here that tells me you won't get it or you're not qualified. Everything is pointing to yes, you will get this. Okay. Yeah. Very weird, right? Let me just turn this light on, see if that helps a bit. All right. All right. How will the job go? Will I do okay at it and like it? So, is it totally outside of or what you did? Sounds like it. I almost dropped the whole deck. Just better in a step up. Okay. Well, we have the Ten of Swords, Page of Cups, Two of Swords, Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. I do believe that you will like the job. Okay. I believe it's going to be hard at first, and the adjustment is hard. Getting used to new people will be hard. Those kinds of things, not the job itself. Okay. But you have to make a decision that you want this and that you're good at it and that you deserve it. So stop playing this kind of game with your head that you don't deserve the best that's available because you do. Okay. So I do believe you will enjoy it. I do believe it's good. And I do believe you will be happy with it. But you've got to get those doubts out of your head. Okay. And timing to start new job or when you'll hear from them. Okay. Let's see about that. Alrighty, so just gonna do it like this, just to mix things up a little bit. Okay. So we have the Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, yeah, okay. Two of Cups. You are going to hear very soon. So I do believe you're going to hear, today is what, Tuesday? You should hear something by Thursday, okay? So I think you'll hear something by Thursday. You'll probably have an interview either 3 days from now or 3 days after you hear from them. And then I believe you're going to start probably around 2 weeks to 3 weeks after that. Okay. that is kind of how I see the timeline going. It's really good though. Congratulations. And God, I don't see anything why this shouldn't work out. So keep positive and keep pushing ahead. And I just feel like it's going to be very, very good for you. Okay, my dear? Okay, Kay, you are up. Thank you, Christina. So Kay and then Sarah. Okay, so crystal ball. I've been told by several people that I'll be attending school or college of some sorts in the future. What do you see me going into study? Crystal ball. Yep, I know. I like to play with my cards. I like to play with the crystal ball too. All right. So show me any messages for Kay about her schooling option. If it's there and what she possibly will study. Okay. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say I do see you going back to school. Now, this may surprise you. You may not be expecting this, but I think you're going to study. It's like it feels to me like an arborist. So something to do with agriculture or an arborist or something to do with nature. Okay. This to me is what you're going to be studying. And I really believe you will be really, really good at it. I see you just blasting through. I see you like running to the finish line. And I do believe that with this, you will see that you can do it as a business. So I believe that you will end up being self-employed at some point down the road. Okay. This is fabulous. This is wonderful. And if you have the chance to study that, if you're interested in it, go for it. Okay. I think it's so important. So there you go, Kay. Thank you for your question. I just did a video on crystal ball and using the crystal ball. So I think it's great. And the more you ask for it, the better it can really, really help and solidify your readings. Okay. So Faru, let's see. Question 1. How does Abdullah Karim think about you? Okay. Let's have a look, my dear. So we have the 7 of Wands, Karma, 10 of Swords, King of Swords, 8 of Wands, and 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So I do think they care about you. I'm not seeing a lot of emotion, so I'm not seeing that they're in love with you, but I do think they care about you. I do think that they're looking for more. They are kind of a little bit confused as to how they want it to go. And I think that's why it's not coming through really, really clear. I do think that they want something more with you than, they're not just looking for a one night stand or something like that. They definitely want something more substantial with you than that. Okay. So, whatever this is, I think it can be built on and I think it could be long lasting. Okay. So, there you go, my dear. I'm just going to adjust that light a little bit. His next action. Okay. Thank you, Sarah and Coco. Hope everybody, I don't know, did you guys have a long weekend? It was a long weekend in Canada here. So 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands, Strength, Queen of Wands, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Okay, so he's going to ask you to go somewhere. He's going to ask you to do something with him, not just talk. And, it's actual doing something. So it's going somewhere, maybe down by the water for a walk, or that's the kind of idea I have. So whether it's a stroll, whether it is something easy going like that, I don't think it's like to the movies, or I don't think it's that. And I don't think it's going out to eat. Okay, so I do think it's something different. More like that idea, but not exactly what you were hoping for. So I think you were hoping for more of a romantic evening kind of plan, and I don't think that's what it's going to be. I think it's going to be something fun, something practical, something that he can be active at and not have to sit and be like trapped to talk, because he's not ready for that. Okay. That's what I see. And it should be coming soon. So I feel like by the weekend, okay? If you don't hear in 5 days, don't give up. But I feel like it will be before that, okay? You had a really good weekend. That's awesome, Coco. Okay, so question 3. I'll be writing autism specialist exam in December. I already started preparing. How will it go for you? Well, if you've already started preparing, I think you're awesome. Let's just do that right there. Okay, so let's see. King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, which is stability, okay? The High Priest, which is the Hierophant, Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. I know this could really, really stress you out. So make sure when you're preparing that you set yourself up so that you can absorb. So you're not just studying and trying to take everything in. You have to study with purpose. You have to study in a relaxed frame of mind. So get yourself relaxed and then study. Okay. So you will absorb more and you will retain more that way. All right. I do believe you're going to do excellent. And I would not be surprised if you surprise yourself. Okay. So this is fantastic. And I think getting started now, you can ease your stress and you can really, really concentrate on the points that you have to concentrate. There's also a male that you could talk to, that you could maybe become study buddies with. If it's not a male, it's a very, very strong female, emotionally strong. Okay. And I believe that you guys studying in the buddy system would even help much better. Okay. Yeah, you want to get rid of that stress, okay, as much as possible. And I mean, I know it's hard, but this light just is not staying. I don't know what's wrong with it. So maybe it is too loose or something. I don't know. It's not going to work anyway. Okay, so maybe like that. All right, let's try that. Okay. Thank you, my dear. Okay, so we're all caught up. Let me just check PayPal. Here. Okay, yeah, so we're all caught up there. You had, okay, so Coco, was it a long weekend for you guys? I know you said it was a good weekend, but yeah, I don't know. All right. Um, what is this?